So if we look over here now, we have our 3.3 million men and growing with prostate cancer. And the thing that they're finding is many of the prostate cancers today that are being discovered are fully metastasized cancers. Particularly if you've had a family member who has had breast cancer, a man's rate for prostate cancer goes up. If you are African American descent, your numbers for prostate cancer go up again. Or if any male member of your family has had prostate cancer, the numbers go up the same way. So that's kind of where we are. What we try to get across to men is that prostate cancer is one of the leading causes, the second leading cause of death, cancer death in men. But what we say to men too is, guys, you keep telling us you don't have any symptoms. And one of the things we talk about is this particular slide. You can have heart issues and not realize you have symptoms. You can have lung issues and that's not showing symptoms. You can be with glaucoma and not know you're going blind because you haven't seen any symptoms yet. You can have diabetes and not know, high blood pressure. So these are all the things where guys say, I'm fine, I'm healthy, I don't need to go to a doctor. I'm fine, I'm okay. And all of this stuff can be building. So what we try to educate men is, look, there are reasons you need to go, even though you think you're healthy, even though you think you're in perfect health, guess what? There may be underlying cause that if you don't go, you're never going to find out. We just had a friend of ours, we got word yesterday, that perfectly normal young woman went in after a minor situation, had not been to a doctor recently, found out she had cancer of the esophagus, stomach, all the way through, and had no idea. We'll see where she goes with that. But again, didn't go to the doctor, was a heavy smoker when she was younger. So I started to look deeper, and I said, well, what are the issues within men's health? Well, it's the same silo theory applies in men's health. So there are organizations out there called the Prostate Cancer Foundation, and they do research on prostate cancer, do drugs, new treatment, new development. On the other side, we have organizations like Us Too, and those are organizations that support people who have been diagnosed with cancer. And so, well, that's great. But there was no Susan G. Komen. In effect, for men's health, there is no pink movement, if you will, to educate men and to make men aware of the need to be healthy and to visit doctors. So I formed what was called the National Prostate Cancer Awareness Foundation. And I did this several years ago. Really, our theme here is breaking down the wall of silence. And we say that silence is not a cure. And all we're trying to do is one thing. We're not trying to do research. We're not trying to support people. We're trying to say to guys between the ages of 35 and 60, for God's sakes, go in and get yourself checked. At least establish a baseline, know where you are, know what's happening, and then go from that point on.